and welcome to all of my beautiful crown heads. I'm going to ask that you guys please take this time out right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. We're going to drop some bombs on you guys tonight. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to drop some information on you guys tonight because a lot of you don't understand women the way that you think that you do. A lot of you men get the wrong idea about what women like, what we look for, what intrigues us, what pulls us in, what draws us in. And let me tell you guys right now, it's not your money. It's not your looks. It's not your swag. Are those things contributing factors? Can be. But what women really like and look for, listen up, 225 of us, like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. What women really like, you guys, what really draws a woman in is that mental, that emotional connection. This is why you have men that you guys would say are ugly or not that attractive or short or broken, dusty, or whatever the case is. This is why these types of men are able to pull women in and get them to stay and get stuck. Because at the end of the day, what women look for is love, connection, mentally, emotionally, and that intimacy. Now, I know a lot of you guys will be like, hold up, Danica. These women are saying they need men that make X amount of dollars a year and this, that, and the third, and they need a nigga to make this kind of money and have this kind of lifestyle. What you talking about? Exactly what I said. Now, am I saying that women want you to be ugly and unattractive and broke and dusty? No. Again, it's innate within the woman to look for what? Providers and protectors. But being a provider and a protector has very little to do with your looks and your dollar amount. I tell you guys in my videos, in previous videos, you can be a provider and a protector and a nurturer and a leader making well under $100,000 a year. I mean, let's just be real, you guys. The majority of the world is making less than $100,000 a year. So what does that tell you? Majority of the country is making less. Like, let's just be real. Let's bring it back down to reality. If women were really concerned about your looks and your money the way that you guys think, it would be a lot more single women out here, because not every man is fine as hell. Not every man is tall. Not every man is rich. Not every man is wealthy. So that means that it speaks to something deeper. 305 of us. Thank you guys so much. Levi says, okay, now she's talking. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. See, a lot of you guys sleep on that psychological aspect of women. Naturally, and this is going to blow your mind. There's probably a lot of women like, oh, hell, what the hell is she talking about? You may not be aware of this, sis. You may not be aware of this, sis. But on a subconscious level, every woman wants to submit. Every woman wants to submit to a man. We look for leaders, providers, protectors, nurturers. Connection, intimacy, love. If you are able to captivate a woman in that way, she's never going to leave. Yeah, exactly. That's the truth. Yes, do what Sean said. Get these likes up, you guys. 360 of us in the building. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Help us out. YouTube has, been hating, but they're doing a little bit better. I think it's because you guys are helping me out, though. I don't think it's YouTube, because they still have been demonetizing me and shit. So I appreciate you guys. See, a lot of men will play up. Or I wouldn't necessarily say play up, but a lot of men would focus on, oh, I got to look like this. Oh, I got to dress like that. Oh, I got to make this kind of money. And you neglect the fact that you need to get into a woman's mind. A woman needs to be able to trust you and feel that intimacy and feel that connection with you first and foremost. You can have all the money in the world. You can be the finest man in the world, the best dressed, the tallest, the most articulate, whatever the case is. But if you're not able to captivate that woman on an intimate level, if you're not able to stimulate that woman on an emotional level, a psychological level, to where she feels like you love her, you respect her, you can lead her and guide her in the right direction, you've lost her. This is why a lot of you men can get your woman took. $380 of us in the building. Thank you guys so much. Am I being a little bit too real? Thank you, Humble Warrior, for your donations. He said, in short, shallow women look for physical appearances and money, while genuine women look for protectors, providers, loyalty, love, commitment, and emotional and mental connection. Absolutely. See, but I'm even speaking deeper than that, though. Humble Warrior, I'm saying that all women look for that on a subconscious level or a conscious level. It's just that the shallow women, they put the money and all of that at the forefront, but really deep down inside, they're looking for that mental connection, that emotional connection, that love, that intimacy. This is why even the shallow women, after a while, they get tired of dealing with these men that look a particular way and they have this kind of money, but they're cheating on them. But they're not giving them the affection or the attention or the love that they need. Women all do this. Women all need this. So you have men focusing on these two areas as far as how I look, how I dress, what I have, my money, my status, all of those things, it can contribute, but that is not the meat and potatoes. I'm vegan, so I'm going to say that is not the fruit and vegetables of what makes a woman be stuck to you. And like I said, this is why a lot of your women can get took from you. Because another man was able to come through and stimulate that woman on a deeper level, on a level that women naturally and organically look for. Money is cool. How you look is cool. But after a while, if you're not stimulating that woman mentally or emotionally, making her feel secure, making her feel loved, making her feel cared for, making her trust your leadership, she will eventually stray away from you. This is why a man that is less attractive than you, that has less money than you, can come through and reel your woman in, because he understood that women need to be stimulated and connected to on a deeper plane. So yes, we do look for providers. We do look for security, stability. But the grand scope of that, the vegetables and fruits of that, is that connection that she feels with you. If a woman feels like you love her and you respect her and you connect with her, you care about her, you have her. If you're able to get her mind, you have her. If you're able to stimulate her emotionally, you have her. That's any woman. I don't care how shallow she is. I don't care if she's aware of it or not. Let me tell you guys this. In my previous relationship, I was with a guy that was not that damn attractive. No shade to him. I hope he's not watching, because I don't want to hurt your feelings. But he was not that appealing physically, and he didn't have no money. All right. Now, granted, I was younger, so I was a lot more immature. I was not at the level that I am mentally, as I am today. So, but it can still be applied. And this is why I'm going to bring it up. 430 of us in the building. However, with him being able to captivate me on an emotional level, on a mental level, making me feel as though he was devoted to me and all of these other great things that speak to women. You guys need to, y'all always talk about female nature. That's in our nature. It's in our nature to find a man that gives us and fills that void of having that affection, that attention, that connection, that intimacy. So he was able to give me that, which is why I was with this man for 6 years of my young, stupid life. And again, I was nowhere near where I am today. Okay. He didn't have money. He wasn't that fine. Okay. But at that time, I was able to connect with him on that level based upon where I was at that particular point in my life. At that particular point in my life, he resonated with me. I clicked with him. I connected with him. So I would be approached by men that were finer, that had more money, that had more going for themselves, and I was turning them down at that time because I felt like on a mental level and on an emotional level, he was enough. He was good enough. So if you are able to get a woman in that way, you have her. You have her. However, 491 of us, thank you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Humble Warrior, again for your donation. She said, I learned something new today. Thank you for the real as always. Thank you guys so much. However, you guys, you still have to exemplify those characteristics of being a provider, a protector, a leader, a teacher. Because what did I say? Women naturally want to submit to a man. It's in our nature. You talk about female nature, that's female nature. So although he was able to connect with me on that emotional level, on that mental level at that time, based upon where I was at that time, again, I was not the woman that you see today, baby, at all. I was so effed up. You have no idea. He was not exemplifying those leadership qualities because I felt like he was not able to provide. He wasn't able to protect. He wasn't able to lead or teach. So yeah, I can connect with him and I felt secure in that, but I wasn't secure in his role as a man, which again caused me to stray. Being honest with you guys. 520 of us. Thank you guys so much. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Give us 400. Matter of fact, give us 500 likes. All right. So it's levels to this, you guys. You can't just have one and not the other. It has to be both. But I feel like a lot of you guys put money and looks at the forefront when that's not real life. That's not reality. Yeah, I know women say that, but that's not true. Why do you think a lot of these women are mad now? A lot of these women are mad now because they dealt with a plethora of guys that were not that well off, not that attractive, because they did connect with them on a particular level, whether that was mentally, emotionally, right? And they got screwed over. This is why you have women that run into man after man after man that is not that well off. If women really focused on how you look and your money, like I said, it will be a lot of single women out here, and it will be a lot of women that never entertain the caliber of men that they have dealt with and continue to deal with. So that tells you that that's not that important like that. You can be a provider, a leader, protector, a teacher, a good ass man, a husband, a father, making $55,000. You don't have to make a whole bunch of money to exemplify what it is to be a man that is worth submitting to. You can be an average looking man and have women want to submit to you based upon what? Your qualities as a man. Damn it. We naturally want to submit. We just need to feel like you are worthy of the submission. Again, we talk about this in my book. If you have not purchased it, it is listed down in the description box below. Submission is not the enemy. It is a key factor to a healthy relationship. But you have to be worthy of the submission first and foremost, fellas. And a lot of you guys think that a woman should submit to you just because you have money or just because you look a particular way. No. You still have to exemplify what it is to be a man, a leader, a teacher, a guide, a protector, a nurturer. Am I saying you should be broke and not striving to be better? No, I'm not telling you guys to settle. Be like, oh, okay, I'm making $50,000 a year. Okay, I can slack then. Okay, I can slack. No, you as a man, you should still strive. If you feel like you can do better, always do better. That's another factor in the component that women look at and want to submit to. A man that is striving. That's sexy. We look for that. That shows and showcases that you are a man that is secure and confident. Women like that. Women need that. If you're striving, that means that you have a mindset that is abundant. You feel like you can advance and achieve more. Women like that. Thank you, Humble Hutch, for becoming a channel member. That's so dope. 580 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Let me see. Fred says, maybe if most women would be as honest, clear, and concise about what they want from a man as you are right now, then, oh dang, I missed it. Then maybe they can better choose men, or they can have a better choice in men. Yeah. Yeah. Women, we do need to. But see, the thing is, a lot of women don't really know what they want like that. They don't. They're listening to these women on these platforms that's telling them that, hey, you need to go after a man that is making 6 figures plus. As a matter of fact, they're not even saying 6 figures. They're talking about billionaires and, millionaire. They're saying go after the millionaire. If you're not dealing with a millionaire, he broke and dusty. If he not 6 foot, if he not fine, if he ain't buff and muscular and driving this kind of car and having that, then he broke and dusty. You can do better than that. Leave him alone. And so women are getting the wrong idea. They don't feel that, but they feel like because these women have these major platforms, or these women have this kind of lifestyle, that, hey, I should be listening to her because I strive to be like her. It's not really resonating with her like that, but they're listening to the wrong information. And so they're getting the wrong idea of what they feel like as a woman they should be going after. When in all actuality, women don't give a damn about that for real. Like I said, how many men are out here making that kind of money? How many men are out here fine as a motherfucker like that? Tall as a motherfucker. It's not a lot, you guys. Women, we know that. Come on. But it makes us feel better. It makes us feel better about not doing what we need to do as women, which is do that self-work, which is figure out who you are as a woman. Not what the next woman is telling you should be or what you should want in a man, but figuring out exactly who you are, what resonates within you, what you're looking for, what completes you, what makes you happy, what can make you be a catch, a good woman for a man. It makes us feel better about not doing that and listening to these women that tell us, well, you need to have this kind of man. If he's not this kind of man, then you pass him up. It's like, well, shit. Well, that's why I'm single. I'm single because that kind of man that she's describing is not out here. Has nothing to do with me and figuring out myself and what I want and all. Nothing to do with that. These men are just not out here. Yes. Mm-hmm. There's those kind of men out there, sis. However, it's not that many men out there like that. It's not that many millionaire, fine, tall, sexy men out there just running around, looking for you to wife up. It's just not. But there are a lot of good men out there that will be perfect for you. Not perfect, but perfect for you. And if you would have took the time out to figure out what kind of woman you were, what kind of woman you are, what would make you happy, what would bring you peace and give you clarity, so that you can be in a loving, stable, secure relationship, then, you would be better off. But we don't want to do that. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable figuring out your flaws. In order to figure out what you like and what you don't like, you have to dig deep. You have to get uncomfortable with yourself. Call yourself out on your BS. A lot of women don't want to do that. So it's easier to listen to other women talk about how men ain't this and men ain't that, and this is why we don't choose them. They ain't doing this for us. They ain't doing that for us. Plenty of men out there doing all of that, sis. Plenty of men out there. He may not be a millionaire though. Okay. He may be 5'2". Okay. He may be 5'9". Okay. He may be 5'7", 5'6", 5'5". Hell, he may be 4'11". Okay. But he would be perfect for you. But you're listening to the wrong information. Because like I said, in all actuality, women, we don't really give a damn about that. We really don't. We really don't. If you can make a woman feel secure with what you have, doesn't have to be a whole lot. If you can make her feel secure, loved, respected, if you can give her that intimacy that she craves on a subconscious level, I don't care what kind of woman she is, you have her for life. I'm not even BSing you. 615 of us. Fellas, stop focusing on you being rich. That's cool. Let me say this, you guys. Keep striving, fellas. I never want to get it in your mind that you should become complacent and you should just, do bare minimum. And you should just be content with where you are. If you feel like you can do better, like I said previously, if you feel like you can do better, do better. But if you are focusing on your money and being rich and looking a particular way in order to gain access to women, you gotta understand that is not the end all be all. It is not. Please understand that. A lot of men place way too much stock into their money and into their looks. Again, you don't want to be broke. You don't want to be dusty, but you have to understand that true, quote unquote, female nature is being able to connect with the woman on an emotional, intimate, loving, mental level. Again, this is why you can have a man that is not as fine as you, not as rich as you, not as wealthy as you, not as balling as you are, come through and spit game at your woman and take her away from you. He was able to connect with her on a deeper level that spoke to the what? Female nature, quote unquote. And this is not to say that you should start trying to spit game at women. I hate how men do that. I don't agree with that rhetoric. I don't agree that, we just got to spit game at these hoes. This how you get a bitch, man. You just spit game at her, man, real slick. You got to get with that mom, player. That's weak. To me, that's simp shit. Yeah, you understand the concept, but you're on that little boy mind game, mind control, pimping BS. No, I'm speaking about real women. A lot of you guys are looking for real women, not women that you can just come through and manipulate and control and get over on. No, a lot of us are looking to build. We're not looking for just pussy. We're not looking to just play. A lot of us are looking for solid relationships. We're looking for healthy relationships. And what people are doing is taking what they understand to be quote unquote female nature and playing on it. That's weak to me. That's simp shit to me. Be real with it. If y'all really want to build with quality women and build solid unions and solid foundations, be true. Don't just get in a woman's mind and play with her emotions so that you can have her and manipulate and use her to your benefit. No. Understand that women look for providers and protectors. Understand that women look for that security, look for that intimacy, look for that love, and genuinely and authentically give that to her. If, okay, big if she's worth it to you. If you feel like this woman is worth it, if you feel like you can truly build with this woman, do that. Not just so you can hit it and get it and split it, but because you're really understanding that this is what women need. This is what women want. This is what women desire, subconsciously or consciously. This is female nature. So I'm going to give that to this woman because I love this woman. I respect this woman. And I know this is what she needs and desires from me as a man. And in return, fellas, that woman is going to naturally submit to you. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how ugly you are. I don't care how tall you are. I don't care how short you are. I don't care how big your penis is. I don't care how average or small your penis is. I don't care how rich you are, how wealthy you are, how poor you are, how mediocre you are. Once you have that woman and you make her feel loved, you give her that affection, you give her the intimacy. You get with her mind and you connect with her on that level. You have her for life. 650 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Free Change Media, for your generous donation. I appreciate that. He says, intelligence is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Peace. I second that. Thank you, the Prince, for your donation. He says, I see you upgraded. I'm trying, you guys. Matter of fact, we don't try out here. Again, you guys, your word is bond. Your word is powerful. So we speak positively over ourselves. So I am upgraded, and I'm glad that you recognize that I am. I'm not trying, I'm doing. All right? I appreciate you. Thank you, KWE Dog. He says, thanks for the info and support. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ashton, for your donation. Thank you, Cray Smith. He says, looks fade and you can't buy love. It's deeper than that. It takes more than just looks and money. The connection is everything. Absolutely. Thank you, Martin Evans. He says, peace. Thank you for being an inspiration of light to men and women. God bless you and your husband. So mo it be. Thank you. Thank you again, Humble Hutch. Thank you, Anthony, for your donation. I appreciate all of you guys. If I missed you, just know I appreciate it. 660 of us. Asa says she's exaggerating. No, I'm not. This is just what it is. And see, this is why, again, men focus on money and quote unquote status. It's layers to all of that. Again, am I saying that you shouldn't have money? No. Again, women naturally gravitate and look for men that are providers and protectors because we naturally within us want to submit. But what I am saying is levels to the money. It doesn't have to be the most money in the world. It just has to be sufficient enough to be able to provide and protect and make her feel secure, make her be secure, make her feel like you can lead her and her offspring, her and your offspring in the right direction. That's not an exaggeration. That's facts. 670 of us. Thank you guys. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Look, you guys, let me put it to you guys like this. When I got with my husband, right? He was a college student. He came home from college in Iowa. There's 2 degrees, top of his class, and all these great things going for himself, right? But he came home from college and he didn't have any money. Hell, he didn't even have a job. My husband is 5'6". I'm 5'7". I had to give up my heels, damn it. What does that say? Money, aesthetics, looks, height, all of that, it is not that important. If you're able to showcase that you are a man that is able and capable of teaching, leading, providing that security, that woman will trust you. My husband connected with me on a mental and emotional level, first and foremost. He didn't have anything. My husband did not have anything but 2 degrees and a wish. But he had a plan. But he had a purpose. And I saw that he was working forward, working toward that. He had goals. And he wasn't just dreaming. He was actually showing, improving, and working towards what he wanted. Women like that. Women love that. It's like, damn. You know, if you're able to showcase that, hey, baby, I may not have it right now, but I'm getting it because why? I'm showing and proving that I'm working towards it. You have that woman. Again, he connected to me on a mental level, on an emotional level, on an intimate level to where I trusted him. Not spitting game at me saying, yeah, baby, you know, it's only a matter of time before I get to where I need to be, baby. Just trust me. No, he didn't give me promise. He gave me plans. He gave me actions. He gave me purpose. And he executed on all of that. Because what? Women look for men that are providers and protectors, that have plans, that have purpose, that make them feel like I can trust you to do what you say and mean it and operate in it. If you are a man and your word is bond, that's all that a woman needs. All that extra stuff is just bonuses. Again, not saying to be broke, not saying to be dusty, not saying to slack off and do bare minimum and just do enough to get by. Not saying that. What I am saying is women are much more mental. Women are much more emotional. We look for that intimacy. We look for that guidance. We look for that leadership. If you're able to exemplify that, you have her. I don't care that you don't have it right now. You're showing that you're going to get it. You're showing that you're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting there. You're in the pursuit of it. A lot of the times, that's all a woman needs. Now, what a lot of men will do, though, and this is what women don't respect. What a lot of men would do is say, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Just work with me. Just hold me down. And you're not doing anything. 711 of us. Thank you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And no, that's that broke, dusty behavior. Again, it's levels to this, you guys. You can't just say you're going to do it. You have to actually have a plan and action. Don't just write down a plan, execute on it. You need to be checking off some marks every day to let that woman trust your leadership. Women naturally want to submit to a man. But he has to show and prove his worth, his value. He has to show and prove that he's worth the submission. He has to show and prove that he's trustworthy. You can't just spit game. You have to follow through with the game. You can't just spit game. You have to come through with a game plan. Thank you, Humble Hutch, for your donation. You're being real generous. I appreciate it. Y'all like the video? 715 of us still. We should have at least 699 likes. Help us out. And do what Sean said again and like this video, y'all. You're the exception, though. No, I'm not. This is why I'm going to tell you guys that I'm not the exception. Because, again, not a lot of you guys out here are fine. Let's be real. Not a lot of you men out here are fine as hell, tall, muscular, and rich. You're not packing like that. You're not. And women are still giving you play. Y'all are still creating babies. Y'all are still getting married. That shows that it's a lot more women out here that are not that concerned with how fine you are and how rich you are. They're just more concerned with what kind of man you are, as far as you being a provider, a protector, a leader, a teacher, a nurturer, a loving man, a supportive man, a stable man, a secure man. Again, you don't have to be rich and fine to do that. Am I saying that? How can I say this, you guys? Because I think you guys are misinterpreting what I'm saying. Do we all want somebody that we find attractive? Yes, baby. We all like somebody that is pleasing to the eye. We would all desire a man that has a whole bunch of money because, again, women look for a whole bunch of security, a whole bunch of stability, right? However, fellas, you have to understand that once you are able to showcase that you are a man that is purpose-driven, that has a plan that is that he's putting into action, that is able to connect with the woman on an emotional, on an intimate, on a mental level, all that stuff, it becomes distant. And this is another piece of this puzzle, you guys. 730 of us in the building. Thank you, guys. 700 likes. Help us out. This is a big piece of the puzzle, you guys, that a lot of you men sleep on because you don't understand it. Like I said, if you are able to stimulate a woman mentally, emotionally, by giving her that intimacy, that love, that connection, that affection, that attention, that leadership, you have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have understanding, and you're able to pass that over to her, you will become the finest man on this earth to her. See, women are a lot more mental and emotional. So if you're able to stimulate her and captivate her in that manner, your looks will grow on her. You can come through and not be that fine, but since you are able to stimulate her on that level by showcasing that you are this man that is a provider, a protector, a leader, a nurturer, a king, a god, whatever you want to classify yourself as, she will say, hell, yeah, he's not that tall. No, he don't make a whole bunch of money. The dick game is average. The dick game, He ain't packing like that. He ain't blowing the back out like that. But I connect with him on such a level that the sex is still bomb. That his looks, they're growing on me. I know you guys heard this before. Just Love says, Genius Truth with the clapping emoji. I'm trying to tell him, Genius. Just Truth or Just Love. I'm trying to give them this Genius Truth. It's like, yeah, no. Let me tell you guys this story. I have a girlfriend who has told me she dealt with a man that was not that attractive, was not making that much money. Hell, a lot of women out here are dealing with men that are not that damn attractive and that don't have that much money. Let's just be real. But back to the story. I had a friend that tell me, well, no, he's not that attractive. He doesn't make that much money, but he does take care of me. But he is very attentive. He is very loving and nurturing. He does make me feel secure. And she told me this, fellas. Here, listen up. She even dropped this bomb on me. 765 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. She also dropped this bomb on me. She said, and Danica, his dick ain't that big. I said, what? And mind you, this is the type of woman that she was really big, no pun intended, on how big it is. I'm talking about this chick right here say you got to have a 12-incher. She was that type. No exaggerating. I'm not making this up. She said, I need him to be 12 inches, baby. That's all. I need that. That was on her standard list. This man came through. She said it was this. Do y'all see my little pinky? She said homeboy was this. And I'm talking about aroused. He was this. But she said they connected so much so. He was such a good man to her. By being attentive, giving her that intimacy, giving her that affection, that love, being that leader, that teacher that she needed, that the sex was bomb and she came every time. She said he made such good love to her, better than the 12 inches, baby. Because he had her mind. He had her feelings. D. Marley, you laughing? I'm serious. 786 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm not playing, you guys. Women are not that tied into your looks and your money like that. They're not. And what a lot of men do is they hone in on how do I look and how much money do I have, to the point where they neglect the female nature. We need affection. We need connection. We need intimacy. We need love. That's what we really want. That's what we really crave and desire. This is why you can have all the money and your woman still is not happy with you. This is why you're buying her gifts and taking her on these extravagant dates and she's still not satisfied. She still got an attitude because she doesn't feel that connection with you. You're not giving her that affection that she needs. You're not stimulating her on that mental and emotional level like women crave. You're too busy worried about your Gucci belt and your Versace and your Rolex. Women look, it's way deeper than that. This is why men can come through in gray sweatpants and a t-shirt and steal your chick with your fine ass, with your rich ass, because it was deeper than that. It's always levels to this, you guys. Always levels. And I know you guys are out here dealing with women that are telling you the complete opposite of what I'm saying. You gotta look like this. You gotta have this kind of car. You gotta have this kind of money. You gotta drive all of this BS. And at the end of the day, who are they still effing? They're still effing the guy that's making $40,000 a year, that is 5'9", with an below average penis or an average penis. Hell, these are the men that they are getting impregnated by. These are the men they cannot get over. Because it's deeper and it's levels to this. Shamar says, materials fade. Yep. Levels, baby. Always levels to it. Now, if you're looking for a gold digger type of chick, you know, you'll be able to reel her in with your money and your status and your looks and, you know, what you have and all of this and all of that. But I'm telling you guys, eventually that shit will fade. If you are not connecting with her and stimulating her on a deeper level that speaks to that intimacy, that love, that connection, she will stray away from you. She will look for the next best thing every time. You don't have her. You're renting her for the moment. Ooh, I think I just dropped something on y'all when I said that. You know, a lot of you guys rent a woman. Rent a chick. Yeah, you can rent a chick with your money. You can rent a chick with your money and your looks. Yeah. But if you're not connecting with her and exemplifying those characteristics and on those traits of being a leader, provider, protector, Let me drop this bomb on you before I get up off of here. And I hope I didn't ruffle you guys' feathers too much. But I'm gonna ruffle y'all feathers with this. Fellas, why do you guys think that these so-called, you know, Pookies and Ray Rays or Broken Dusty guys, they have the most women? Well, a lot of them, you guys, and I know you don't want to hear this, and I don't even agree with this either, because a lot of these Pookies and Ray Rays and Broke Dusty dudes, they are the pimps and players, right? But the reason why these men are able to captivate women in this way is because they do understand that women are very much so emotional. Women are very much so mental. Women very much so desire that affection, that intimacy. And what Pookie and Ray Ray do, okay? What a Pookie and Ray Ray does, what a Broke and Dusty guy does, is he plays on that. And again, I'm not telling you guys to play on a woman's emotions. Don't play on the female nature. Understand it. Internalize it. And do what's necessary. And give those qualities to the right woman that's perfect for you. Not just because you want to smash, but because you really see a future with this woman. And so you understand the female nature and you give her that. Okay. But what these pimps and players, Broke Dusty, Pookie and Ray Ray ass dudes do is they understand that they play on that. And they say, yeah, baby. Yeah, I ain't got it all. And hell, I ain't even gonna get it all. But I love you, girl. They're giving her that emotion, that emotional support, that emotional stimulation, that affection that she craves as a woman, every woman. I don't care who she is. They're giving that woman that. And since women desire that, subconsciously or consciously, they stick around the Pookie and the Ray Ray. They stick around the Broke Dusty. because he's providing me with what my female nature naturally and organically needs. You don't want to hear that. DX says truth. I'm trying to give you the truth, you guys. 795 of us. If we can hit 800 before I get up off here, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. But if not, I appreciate it. That is what's happening. And you guys were like, well, why these bitches? Why these women? Why these thoughts? Why these tricks messing around with these broke, dusty dudes? If they say they want a man making this kind of money, they want a man that dress like this, that look like this, why they messing with them? Because they understand female nature and it's deeper than your money and your looks. They understand that you have to have that woman's mind. They understand that it's more psychological and emotional than anything. However, this is where the broke, dusty, players, pimps, Pookies, and Ray Rays mess up. They understand that women need, to be emotionally stimulated and mentally stimulated and loved and all of this, affection and intimacy. They understand that. 800 of us. Thank you guys so much. They understand that. But what they don't do, 808, I love that 808 number. It's an angel number or whatever they say. The universe speaks through these numbers. I got to go look that up and see what 808 means. They understand that and they play on that aspect. But then they're not exemplifying that provider, that leader, that teacher, that purpose-driven, all of those other qualities that go into making a quality man. Again, you guys, it has to be all of those different components. It can't just be, I'm speaking to the woman's emotional side. I'm speaking to the woman's intimate side. I'm giving her that stimulation, mentally, emotionally. I'm giving her that love that she needs, that attention that she needs. It can't just be that, but then you're neglecting this aspect, which is being a provider, being a protector, being a leader, being a man to where your word is bond. That's where the Pookies and the Ray Rays fuck it up. That's where the broken dusties mess it up, because they're just honing in on one aspect and playing on the female nature and not holding up their manly end of the bargain, which is being a provider, a protector, a leader, a teacher, a nurturer, and all of those other great components. Do you understand what I'm saying, you guys? 820 of us. Thank you guys. That's beautiful. So it's levels to this, you guys. It's never going to be all about your money. It's never going to be all about how you look. If you are able to showcase that you're a provider, a protector, a leader, a nurturer, a teacher, a king, a god, an emperor, whatever you want to classify yourself as, and you're also going to give that woman that love, that support, that security, that stability that she so desires and craves and needs as a woman, you have her for life. And again, you do not have to be the richest. You do not have to be the tallest. Your dick ain't got to be the biggest, the best. You don't have to be the richest, the wealthiest, nothing. The finest, the sexiest, nothing. If you can understand that women need love and support, affection, understanding, guidance, because again, women naturally want to submit. If you can understand that and know your role and know your position as a man and how to uphold that and give her what she needs, she's going to give you what you need, and you guys can collaborate and build effectively every time. Because at the end of the day, that is what's most important to a lot of women. It just is. And like I said earlier, if you're able to exemplify those qualities and traits of what a man is, and give her that affection, that attention, that love, the intimacy, that leadership that she so desires and craves and needs, everything else can grow on her. You'll start to look better. The sex will feel better. You be like, oh, you was short, but I think your short ass is kind of cute. Oh, you ain't that fine, but I do like how, I like how your smile is a little crooked, but it's kind of cute in a way, They'll start making up shit about, like, yeah, yeah, you a little bit ugly, but you fine to me. Oh, King David said, Danica talking about a full package. LOL. It's levels to it, you guys. It can't be one over the other. It has to be. You just, as a man, you have to just showcase those qualities of what a man is, what a man is supposed to be about, what a man is supposed to do. You don't have to be the richest, don't have to be the finest. And I'm telling you, that woman is going to, man, she's going to submit to you. She's going to love you. She's going to honor you. She's going to respect you because you are doing what a man needs. And you're giving her what a woman wants and what a woman needs. So I'm not entirely talking about a complete package. A complete package would be that fine ass dude, the rich ass dude, the tall ass dude, and he's giving you the affection, and he's giving you the attention, he's giving you the intimacy, and he's being a teacher, and he's being a provider. That would be the complete package. And he got some bomb sex and the dick game proper. That would be the complete package. What I'm saying is just be what a man is supposed to be. Provider, protector, leader, nurturer, teacher. And do what a man is supposed to do as far as giving the woman that emotional support, that mental stimulation, that affection, that attentiveness, that intimacy, that love, that compassion. Teaching her, guiding her. If you do that, man, she can be approached by all different kind of men that are fatter than you, taller than you, sexier than you, wealthier than you, richer than you, and she don't want them because you have her mind, you have her emotion, you have her devotion. That's all I'm saying. And with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna get up off of here. I love you. I respect you. I hope I didn't miss you guys or go over your heads too much. Again, it's levels to it. You don't have to make $1 million to be a quality man. You don't have to be the finest man to be a quality man. You don't have to be the richest, the wealthiest, the finest to get chosen by women. If you are doing what a man is supposed to do as a man, you have her. You have her. I love you. I respect you. I support you. I thank you so much, you guys, for your love, your support, your donations, your memberships, your cash apps, your views, your likes, your shares, your dislikes. Okay. We love it all. Thank you guys so much. I hope I didn't miss you guys too much with the message. I hope you guys were able to understand what I was saying and where I was coming from and not, misinterpret it. But I thank you again, you guys. If you're new, we go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you guys like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. And I'll see you guys on Friday. All right. Gotta go in this kitchen and cook. My husband just got home. So much love and respect. Peace.